Hello, welcome to a Murder's at Karlov Mannor draft. So yeah, this is more or less following up the seal video I made a couple days ago. Same idea, still have to win an RCQ. And sealed, I mean, so the Swiss part is sealed, of course, so I should play more sealed. But making sealed videos is not the best, I think. So they take forever, the queues and everything, so yeah. Here, Case of the Gateway Express seems like a very easy pick. I really like this card. You just need for it to kill a 2-drop. Then you attack. And suddenly, if you get an emblem... It's not an anthem, right? Everything +1/+0 is not the same as +1/1. But you make everything into a bigger threat. I don't know, I like the card. It's just a fine card. Not what I was hoping to first pick, but it's also a white card. White is the best color by a wide margin, but also it is I would say it's the most contested color, right? Like everybody's trying to draft white, so that's something to keep in mind. Now here there's a wood white 2-drop. There's this guy is a 2/1 prowess haste, and it has these guys for 6 mana, and when you turn it face out, you discard and you draw 3 cards. This card is very good. 2 mana 2/1 haste is really good in this format. Prowess is fine, and these guys is just good. I think it's a bit better than the Phantom Market Watch, even though this is on color for us. Other cards, I love Detective Satchel a lot. I love the blue artifact decks, the blue clues investigate decks. I find them so super fun. They're not bad, but I just think they are super fun. Okay, Murder, Growl something, ETB, destroy target token. Okay, 2 mana 3/2 reach is fine. I hate these cards. This, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like a diary or something like that? You know, like this, like detective style of games or whatever. I don't know. There's Galvanize. What is this? 5 mana. ETB, you may sacrifice an artifact. It deals 3 damage to anything. Whenever one or more creatures leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 detective. I'm going to take Galvanize. 2 mana deal 3, sometimes it deals 5. It's like super efficient removal, very good. Of course, it's 4 mana to kill a disguised creature, so removal in this format is not as good as it used to be. That's something also to keep in mind. I really hate these cards. I just cannot tell them apart. I thought this was a white card for a second. It's an artifact. This guy is decent. It's just black is not the best color in the format. I try to stay away from it. No white cards for us. This is way too expensive. This should be 5 mana. It's the classic. Maybe a 5 mana it was too good, but there was a 6 mana for flyer that bounced stuff. This at least makes you investigate, so that's fine. 3 mana 4/2 in your turn, and it cannot be blocked by disguised creatures. That's not bad. There's also the Croco, there's the Ravel. I'm going to take this guy. A red green aggressive deck could be a thing. Okay. So there's a lot of blue cards. I really like the case of the Filch Falcon. So this is not that far away from a 4 mana 4/4 flyer. For real. Blue green decks are also fine. Clearly we're not seeing white cards. I'm going to take it. Maybe pivot into a blue deck. Okay, so all of a sudden we have a Inside Source, which is one of the best white commons. And Season Consultant is whatever. I will take the Inside Source. I would like to still play white. This is a tap stuff. Okay, so in this format you really want the combat tricks, because like this is a 3 mana removal basically, because in combat you will always win combat, and then you investigate, so you get card advantage. Okay, so red seems open. Oof, the deuce is very nice. Plus enchanted creature is +2/+2 and as long as it's a detective. Okay, I didn't recognize the art, I don't know why. Yeah, I will take the deuce. Okay, maybe we pivot into blue. Maybe. Anybody I know in the queue? Not really. So still learning this format, but everybody knows white is the best color by a bunch, so that's so contested all the time. These are all bad cards. Let's take this because it's a white card, I guess. Now controls your hand, you choose an online card from it. Decide it. If it's a solid card actually. Maybe I take the front. I want to, you know what? I want to take the bad red card just to try and tell the person on my left, hey, I'm taking all the red cards. Doesn't really work that way. Okay, Crocodile is fine. Will help us. We'll play this card almost certainly, unless we are red-white. Which point I would like the 5/5 that attacks suspected. Yeah, let's follow with the red cards. I really like the counter spell, especially with the deuce. You can have both things up. Yeah. Okay, so we passed that satchel. Probably wasn't the peak, so like we passed it to whatever this person. But probably this person or this person has it. Okay, I will take this over the red guy. And the crocodile maybe, you know. Okay. So clearly white wasn't open, so unless we open something super good here that's white. I think blue red is decently open in this direction, so for pack 3. What is this? 4 mana, 2/4 flyer. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under control, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. So this is a solid card. It's not broken, just good. 3 mana, 2/2. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater, and it doubles the triggers of your small creatures. So that's pretty good. Conundrum is not good. It's too fast of a format for that. Granite Witness is okay. You can disguise it for blue. Murder used to be such a good card, it's so medium in this format. Could take another chases on. This is basically Murder. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think these cards are good enough to try to go back into white and fight. I really like the Guardian. The Unicorn is very good. Yeah. This card is whatever. There's a lot of black going around, of course. We'll take the Gear Vein Orangutan. I like it. Especially, it's very good with the Deuce for obvious reasons. Like, you play the Deuce on 2, you play this as a 4/4 on 3. That's very good. This is not bad. ETB, you suspect something, you start attacking, they kill it, you play it again, you start attacking. If you're aggressive, this is so good. But I'm going to take Shock. Shock is still so efficient. Even like if they play a disguise creature, you kill it for 3, you are even on mana. That's fine. I like this guy. Magma will be fine. Suspicious Detonation is very decent when you're playing a heavy clue deck. Okay, here there's the Agency Outfitter. This is very playable, especially if you get the artifacts. But I like this. It's another 2-drop. It attacks. Having haste on your 2-drops. Like ideally, you play that. You get for 2, and then you trade it away. Dealt 2 damage and he trade it. It's fine. Green cards are fine. I like this. I have found it very interesting. Like when you're playing blue decks, you have a lot of card advantage because everything investigates and you generate a lot of extra cards. But yeah, let's take the counter here. But sometimes, well, you need time to break those clues to get that tempo back. Well, I'm going to take another case. That's pretty nice. We're not getting any of this back, but it's fine. And when you just need time, these kind of cards, they're so good, right? They give you all the time in the world. What here? I don't think the Scapegoat is the kind of card we want to play. It's very fun and all, but I will take the Smuggler. I don't hate this card. 6 mana is a lot to these guys, but I think one of the problems I'm having in this format is that I'm trying to prioritize 2-drops a lot, but what's happening with that is that I'm lacking a bit of late game power. So like you can play a lot of 2-drops and then have the Coco Elf actually helps with that. It's a 5-5, right? Like, you need 5-5s and 4-4s and 6-6s to win the game at the end, after grinding and trading a lot. And yeah, if you only have 2-drops, you can go like, oh, but I have 3 clues, I draw 3 extra cards, but late in the game, if you are just drawing 2-drops, it's not that good, right? Okay, all 3 cards we will probably play. I like the demand answers. Let's take the smuggler. I like the smuggler. I don't know. I don't love it. Okay, let's take the outfitter. So, you know, make sure like you have all your 2s and 1s to affect the board early, trade and everything. But late, oh, wow. Full placing, huh? We would have taken like 6 of those, I think. The chase is on. Wow, Ithoni, one of the best rares in the format. We are double color away from it. That's too much. That's too much. Branch of Bitugasi is fine. But I think here I will take the Offender at large over the Chase is on. I really like this card. Especially very good. In blue-red, we may find some ways of making 1-1 flyers and so on. And this one is very good with them. Okay, another Chase is on. I like this card actually. Lost in the Maze. It's really good, I think. Like, you can play this for X equal 2. Ideally, what you do is you play it in response to a removal spell, and you go tap my creature, it gets hexproof. Tap your creature, it gets a stun counter. And it's that way it's a 1-for-1. But then also, like, you just get the tempo. Okay, makes it binding is good. Person of interest is decent. But there's another shock. So shock it is. The only thing we are missing is a way to deal with like bigger creatures, like, well, you know, the 5-5s and whatnot. Galvanize helps with that. I wouldn't mind the blue enchantment that taps your classic. It's not hibernation. You know, classic blue enchantment that taps creatures and doesn't let them untap. Now we're looking fine here. We'll have to cut some undercover crocodiles and whatnot. They're fine. Okay. There's another shock. There's also forensic gadget here. The problem is we don't really have. So this card is very good, I think, but we don't really have artifacts to trigger it. Still, 3 mana 2/3 in a format full of 3 mana 2/2s is good, but maybe shock is better. Yeah, maybe shock is better. If we had a couple more artifacts, like we have 0 artifacts here. 1 artifact. We had a couple more, maybe. And that makes it binding. Lightning Helix. I like this guy. You wanna cheat 3/2 attacks you loot? Yeah. I tend to really like the Jeskai cards in general, but I don't think you can do that. You can play 3 colors. Okay, so this is the enchantment I was talking about, just with the weird art, because now every card has a million arts. I hate this new era of Magic, like everybody does. Not everybody, but a lot of people, competitive players. Sorry, hate that. Okay, here there's another orangutan. There's an outcall. Outcall is very good. I'm going to take it. This is good when you're being defensive. It's good when you're being aggressive. Just 2 stun counters and it replaces itself. So it's awesome. Okay, what is this? Destroy. Okay, this is unplayable. So there's the clan buzzer guy, but there's also the case. I'm going to take it, I think. Wow. We don't have that many artifacts, right? Artifact generation, but we do have a lot of clues and random things that make clues. The chase is on. Should I take another one? We have already 2. Now I'm going to take the branch of Bitugasi. I like it. Another dramatic accusation. Why not? Sure, I will take the smuggler. We'll take the magnifying glass. Probably play it. We didn't find the glass. This is a solid. Okay, let's build this. Okay, let's see how should we build this. First of all, let's get everything out of here. Order by mana curve. Probably so only. We want the branch, most certainly. I want these 6 cards I'm fine with. I like the deuce, I like doubt. Okay, I like all of these, like actively like them. So what do I do with this and this, this and this too? Then I like this one too. Now we don't have much else. We will need to fill our mana curve, I guess. We have a good curve here. The case of the Falcon thingy doesn't really affect the board early, so no. Do I want the outfitter? Do I want the outfitter with the magnifying glass or without it? That's a good question. Having the case, like I could play this as my 22nd and 23rd cards. Could also play Undercover, Crocodile, play Hot Shot. Wouldn't mind Hot Shot and Accusation. This looks fine. Very compact deck. I'm worried we are missing a bit of late game. Maybe 3 cases are too many. The thing is, worst case scenario, they just cycle. Is this a 16 land deck? We do have a 6 drop. But apart from that, we are allowed to round deck. Could take it out. Play an orangutan and a bubble smuggler. And play 16 lands. No branch at that point, I guess. Okay, I could see this. 8 and 8. This is probably fine. Let's try this. I'm learning the format, so let's try it like this. Okay, this is a solid hand on the draw, but we have a 2, a 3, a 5, another 3. Let's see. I guess, especially in leagues, you should expect to play against white decks more often, right? Because it's the best color. So most people try to play it. Should I? Okay, I never know what to do here. So I play my 2-drop attack. In this case, it being a 2-drop with haste, if it was a normal, there was a 2-2, right? I play this. Go. They play a 3-3. I play my 3-drop. I think having haste makes it so I should totally attack. But I'm not sure if I should. If this was a random 2-drop, maybe it was better to play the reasonable doubt. What do you guys think? Of course, depends on the rest of my hand, yada yada yada. This also, I could play this later to try to disguise it and draw 3 cards, generate card advantage, so that's also relevant. Oh, there are many options. Makes it binding? Sure. That's fine by me. Okay. We'll play this guy thingy. Let's see the case. We don't have all that many artifacts or investigate cards in the end. So I'm worried that the case is just going to be a cycler. Which is okay. The problem with playing double case is I don't leave mana up for the reasonable doubt. I think I want to play the reasonable doubt. We'll attack here. See what they do. They did nothing on 2, and on 4 they played a 2-drop, which they didn't play on 2, so it makes me think they had just drawn it. So I'm thinking they may have a 5-drop, a wood 5-drop. Because what kind of hand did you keep if not? Attacking is fine. Can I counter something? If I don't counter something, I will probably use the clue token. Ooh, that's very counterable. I want to make something. Yeah, I want this to be suspected so it's not easy to block. Especially when we flip it. I think. Do you think they have the land? That's the question here. Are they going to go land go? Oh, they are not playing anything. But do they have it? That's the question. Okay, do I want to draw? Try to get to 5 mana for the Braggart? I think so. I think so. Draw another case? Oh my god. Could have flipped all 3 cases then. So the floor on this card is not that low, right? It's a 3 mana cycle. I don't know. Maybe it's not right for this deck, but I think it's a lot better than it seems. I have had several decks. 2 decks out of 5 drafts or 4 drafts I have done. Where it was like you played it, you had other 2 clues or a clue and another thing, and then you just end step, crack the case, activate it instant speed, you have a 4/4 flyer. It's just a lot. Exile 1 card from my hand, one of the dramatic accusations probably. I'm fine having the 5 drop. Okay. This guy is very good. It loots on ETB and loots whenever another detective enters the battlefield. Oh, this turn is going to be very good. We're going to crack all 3 crazies, and then we are going to start to attack for 4 on the air every turn. That's going to be good. I think even if they don't block, I have to use this. I think this sets me up to win. Okay, we solved 3 cases. We are such a detective. Best detective. Yeah, they're drawing extra cards. Now we draw land, we basically win. Okay, slice is good. We're going to start attacking for 4 in the air, and that's what I'm saying, like, flying seems so important in this format. Things don't fly. For whatever reason. I mean, flying is always good in every format. But in a tempo-is format like this one, it's even more important. Now if they try to kill this, I activate it and I draw. It's a 2 for 1. And if not, I'm going to make another flyer and I'm going to win. So the case is broken and you should play all the cases. All the case of the filter, whatever. I think the card is good. Yeah, now we have lethal. Is there any... Are there morphs that you can flip for no mana? I don't think so. Can I draw land to make it easier? No! Oh shit! Misclick. I didn't want to do that. Okay. I'm an idiot. Doesn't matter, but I'm an idiot. I don't know why I click on the clue. My Magic Online is just lagging. What is this? A 110 when you turn it is up. Okay. And they have 2 of those. So it's a 110. For this guys, 3. Face up, creatures you control in hexproof until end of turn and you untap them. That's a lot. Okay, so an Esper deck. I don't know if... Are 3-color decks a thing when the format seems like so aggressive and tempo based and you should really be affecting the board? Can you afford to do that? The 3 colors thing, I mean? I don't know. Yeah, this is a great hand. We have stuff to do with our mana. We have things that flip. I think I will play the Bubble Smuggler and then disguise the... Oh, okay, I think giving ourselves the possibility of killing a 2-drop is worth a lot. Not that 2. Okay, that makes me not want to cast these cards. So I will just play the case here. And then I will start disguising my things. But, I mean, the Fugitive Codebreaker, maybe, because it has prowess and it can attack into the 1-3. But the Bubble Smuggler, why? Okay, what are we playing? Wow. Teysa is so good. Unbelievably good. Okay, what now? Can I draw Galvanize? No. Problem is playing this face down doesn't really do anything, right? So I will play the Codebreaker and say go and try to kill Teysa with it. Shit. Teysa is so good. So for those of you who don't know, it's a 3 mana 2/3 Death Touch with a very cool art actually. At the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn. So you go a 2 into a 3 like our opponent did. That's insane. We're just attacking with that one. Okay, I will do this and go face with my sock. Trigger my prowess. They can have a trick or something here. This is what it is. Yeah, -X. Okay. Well, we prevent. That was a 2-for-1, and that's not good. But at least we prevented the Teysa trigger. It's interesting to me that they let us block. See, better to just give it -2/-2, so we cannot do anything. I don't know. We are dying. We are dying. We are dying. We are dying to Teysa. We can recover. The chase is on this. Now, yes, when you have to kill this kind of creatures, yeah, murder is better than a combat trick. By a lot, of course. But try to kill a disguised creature with murder. 5 mana. It's fine, but it's 5 mana. Okay. And they're getting a clue now. We're so behind. What do I want to draw? I don't even know what I want to draw. Not that. We need 6 mana to flip this? Yeah, that's a lot. Now they don't even need to attack with Teysa. That's kind of the problem here. You just keep attacking with the tokens. So what are we going to do? Probably crack the clue. Try to find Galvanize, the one of Galvanize we have. We'll block the 1/1. Okay. That thing is good. Another chase is on. That's not what we wanted. We are so behind. That guy is not terrible. It's unblockable if you crack a clue. It's a very good card, I think. Good attack. If they block, I use the chases on. I think so. They're not going to block ever. They shouldn't. Can we steal this game somehow? No, not like that. Our opponent drew like 3 extra cards from Teysa. And it's not only the extra cards, it's the extra pressure. They're making tokens, they're attacking, they're doing everything. We are not doing. We're stuck with 2 combat tricks in hand we cannot really use. Could probably have played this game differently, but also we're very behind. Have we drawn Galvanize instead of Shock? We have the one Galvanize, of course, only. But even Galvanize or even the counterspell. Now, knowing how this curve they have, we're going to be on the play, that's important. They seem to be slow, so they're probably just splashing for Teysa, right? And they make shift by, whatever. What's the blue for? We haven't seen that many blue. I don't know. I don't think I want to change anything. Let's go. Okay, on the play. Let's have a wood solid. This is not a wood hand. This is much better. Like, a lot better, actually. Put down the courier. And in my case, go for it. So the case did win game 1. Maybe it's still not good. Hard to tell. Just, I think this deck doesn't have that many artifact generation. We had to draw the 3 cases game 1 to win. And then the instant. Okay, so we keep attacking. We have the counterspell for anything they play. And we may draw with the clue if not. Huh. Interesting choice. I want to replay it. Could replay it? Yeah, I think so. I think it's fine. Just don't want to say go. If I say go and they say go back, I could crack the clue. I think using my mana is important. Another Strider, okay. I will not attack. I don't see much reason. I could attack and use this. Okay. Was already attackers. So attacking and killing that with Shock, preventing them from having black mana, that was probably a good choice. Here I would draw with my clue token. I have a stop in the second main phase. Okay, we have a removal spell of some sorts. Oh, then this thing that can be countered. Okay. Good. Fine. Maybe. Bubble. It's interesting. I'm getting stuck with this cards in hand right now. Okay, makes it binding. That's 5 mana, that's a lot. Okay. Don't love that. We don't need more lands, we need action. The problem we have with this deck is we don't have, when we get to this point, there's no like, we don't have any bombs, right? Or anything that is like, oh yeah, I really want to draw this card. So, Shock is not great versus our opponent, for what we have seen. The Teysa, they always, oh, they have 2 Teysas. Wow. That's a lot of Teysas. This is such a good card. One of the reasons to play red, black, that's for sure. Yeah, I should have attacked into this guy that turn, but I didn't. Okay, leaving me the option to counter something. So like you don't lose the trigger this way. It's not mana efficient. Because I'm paying 8 mana rather than 5. But I keep my options open. If they have a good 6 drop or something, or even a 5 drop without a land, I would want to counter that. I think they do because, well, would you play Teysa instead of a 5 drop? Yeah, right, because you get the clue, you crack it, another Teysa, Scrupulous Agent. Okay. Bye bye, Reasonable Doubt. They only have one card left. They play a lot of black. I'm not sure why they play the blue. Maybe they didn't have enough and they just had to play it. Usually this will be very bad versus Teysa, this card. By this card I mean this kind of effects. But this one you can shuffle the thing, right? So it's good. Attack. If they double block, we'll flip it. And if not, we just play our 5/5. This is very big. We need them to not top deck very well, and that will lead us to victory. Okay, 4 mana, 5. Wow, that's a lot of mana. Oh, sweet. So this is a control magic that makes the thing into a 1/1 Death Toucher. It was a good draw. We answer the 2 for 1 with a 2 for 1 of our own. We'll crack the clue right away. I don't think it's reasonable to hope. Oh yeah, maybe I flip the case. That's not going to happen. Out call, not terrible. Will help us with the race. Okay. What do they have in hand? I'm not playing things. I'm going to attack and flip the thing. Okay. Do they have their own out call? It can be countered. So will I use mine? That's a good question. Will I use my own out call here? For instance, if they attack and they play Teysa and the other Teysa second main phase. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to risk them having it. They have Teysa here, it will be so bad for me. And also cycling the card, getting deeper into my deck. Sounds good. I will use the Dramatic Accusation. Given that we have the other one. Okay. We're not looking terrible. We're top decking, right? Oh, let's see who top decks first. That is good. Let me shuffle this back. I don't want them to draw. That's a 5/6. That's good. Just because it's very big. Also, it gets a clue token and all that. So, you know. Okay. Are we attacking here? I don't think so, right? Doesn't make sense to attack. It's not good race wise. So we are changing 2 for 2. I think we just keep it back and block. They double attack, we block. If they don't attack, then we can attack and maybe flip it. I think it's fine. Okay. Not attacking. This is the problem with this kind of decks. What are we hoping to draw now? We don't have anything good to draw. Oh shit. Okay. Should I kill the 1/1? Should I wait? I should wait. Can take 2. No. Shit. Okay. Let's draw Galvanize. I'm going to draw land and die. Probably. One of our best cards in the late game is the Codebreaker. And that's gone. What else is good? Oh, not that. Not that, for God's sake. Yeah, I don't think I'm building these decks correctly. I think I'm playing too many early cards that don't affect enough the board just because I need defensive speed and so on. Also, probably we don't want to play this many cases or the chase is on. I think I'm going to change the deck. I usually don't change decks during leagues, but here I want to try stuff. So I will change it. Bring some more muscle. Imagine we have the Sphinx and we top deck the Sphinx. That's awesome, right? Top deck the Sphinx. Find the magnifying glass. Start investigating. That sounds good. Yeah. So there are decks where I think the case is a good card. It's not broken or anything, just a good card. I don't think we have seen that this is not the deck for it. Is that too late? It's whenever. Okay, whenever a clue you control is put. Killing Teysa is a start. We can kill Teysa, we can kill one of the 1/1s with flyers. Then if they draw like 4 lands in a row and we draw 4 relevant spells in a row, we could win. What's going on? They're drawing. Yeah, there's no way to kill it without them getting the token. That's not happening. Also, there were several turns where them drawing Teysa wouldn't have been that bad. But we had answers and whatnot. And they drew it after we had to use them. And they got 2 cards out of their Teysa and 2 tokens. What a powerful card. So yeah, if you are playing like versus super aggro decks, you would like to have a very low curve and just try to win with whatever is left. But I think people play normal decks, right? It's not all mega aggro. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm building the deck right. What do you guys think? The problem is this video will go up after I have to play my limited RCQ. So I will not learn from your comments, but I will appreciate them. Oof. Also, this is so dead right now. Okay, let's draw something good. I don't know what. Just something. I would K2. Okay, dead. Dead. Okay, let me change the deck a bit. Let's bring some extra muscle because we need to win games and we're not winning games on Magic like this. Let's take out the cases. Let's take out the chases. Let's bring a crocodile, an outfitter, a glass, another croco, and a bubbles Mannor. No, at that point the chase is on has to be decent over another smuggler. Okay, like this. Let's try like this. Okay, let's try again. With a bit more muscle and better top decks in our deck. This is the problem, like, I'm worried of drawing cards that don't do things. This doesn't affect the board early, doesn't interact, maybe it's a mulligan. Maybe it's a mulligan. Maybe that's the problem, no mulligan in the hands. What I need is a card is limited podcast. So why do I have these islands? I can change them, right? Should I change them? Should I care? No. Okay, now we deduce. Okay, that's a very good card. This guy is so good. Like, you crack a clue, then you attack, it's unblockable, you loot, get rid of all the extra bad cards. Wow! Wow! I didn't expect that to happen. Alright. Alright. Okay, your go, opponent. That was fun. Yeah, I think you can play interaction and stuff, but then you need to win. And if you're not playing 5 mana draw 4 or draw 3 type of cards, you're going to need good cards to top deck, right? Like, all limited decks are mid-range decks. So you need to play mid-range cards that just win the game. And if you want to play a real control deck, well, you need the control elements. And that's drawing extra cards. Should I play this into an obvious counterspell? Yes, and then resolve the other one? Or I could pass the turn, have my own counterspell, and then resolve one. We're taking 2. 2 is not a lot. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Just not using my mana sounds so terrible. I'm going to get this counter, I'm going to be sad. Yeah. And now I'm sad. Another counterspell? That would be annoying. You know what? They have another one. Now we could be in trouble. But what am I supposed to do? For instance, I pass with my mana up. They flip this into a 5/5, and they kill me. Search my library. Okay. Oh, it puts it into play. I thought it put it. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I didn't read the card correctly. Reading the card still explains the card. At some point it won't, a la Yu-Gi-Oh, but for now it does. So now we have a card advantage ending. For 6 mana you draw a card. That's not a great rate. But we have a 4/3 flyer for free. Yeah, okay. I think this version of the deck we have built now is better than the one we had before. I think so. Maybe it isn't, right? Maybe it's just copium. But before, we would have had like a super low impact card instead of the outfitter. Yeah, it's just what I felt, right? When I played these blue decks, unless I have like a really good one with the satchel and the 2/3 that makes clues, and I have a bunch of artifacts to trigger it, and then at that point you are like, yeah, I'm drawing 5 extra cards per game, So I will win because even if I draw choo-choos, if I have 5 more choo-choos than you, I will win. But if you are just like, you have one clue, you have a 2 for 1, right? Like the trick is a 2 for 1 and that. But if that 2 for 1 converts into a choo-choo, that's not enough. If you just want choo-choos, you need, well, your 5, 6 extra cards to really close the game. Oh shit. I'm not blocking there. I'm not blocking because most of the green cards are like 5/5s. If this is a crocodile, it's going to be a 5/5. If this is the killer narty fat guy, it's a 5/5. Yeah, it's a 5. It sucks because now they got let's say clue, but I think this is fine. Okay. What now? I should start attacking. I guess that has menace. So. I missed up this. I should have one extra blue up. That was a mistake. With an extra blue, I could use Lost in the Maze and Reasonable Doubt. This way, I can only do one of those things. What is my opponent doing? Are they double queuing or something like that? Okay, tap that. Attack. I have a lot of mana, so I don't expect Reasonable Doubt to work. They play the Archdruid Charm. It's so expensive. It's not like it's a 3 mana card. It's not expensive in that sense. There's 3 forest. So. Danino. I'm gonna put and do something. Okay, that's powerful. It's not powerful, it's just annoying. But we can use our magnifying glass to convert this into a card advantage machine. So this will be a 2 for 1, right? But then we'll have our 2 for 1 too. And then another 2 for 1. This is an engine. I like this. I didn't know it puts it into play. And the thinking cap gives it +1/+2. That's a lot. Wow. 2 cards left. Do they have something? Are they thinking because they have something? We're at 7 and that's a 2/4 menace. So that's scary. Probably next turn we'll have to use the Lost in the Maze. Just tap those things. Investigating for 4 mana. I will draw. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to attack. Give them the option to trade. No, not really. Not really. Maybe yes. Thing is, if I attack, they are going to smell there's something up. Yeah, I'm not going to attack. I don't want them to think about anything that's coming their way. Yeah, they draw. Ideally, they try to play a removal spell on my engine shield. That would be the ideal scenario right now. Like that one. Let's hope this works. So tap this, and this. Awesome. Now it's a 2 for 1, a 1 for 1, sorry. So it's not carries and bandits, and we tap them out. Please, a 3-drop. Not do not play a 2-drop, play a 3-drop. What did I tell you? Well, they can have another 2-drop, so let's wait. Okay. We'll shuffle this back into the deck. I don't want them drawing a way to get rid of it or anything. Okay, should I attack here? I don't think so. I don't think so. I have to wait. We're at 5. Yeah, we're not looking good. Could be worse. Could be a lot better too. Shock is weird in this format because there are a lot of choo-choos going around for obvious reasons. But at the same time, it feels like not enough. Because there are a lot of creatures sized in a way that they can manage the choo-choos with a bunch of 2-3s and whatnot. It feels like you're never ready to get them with shock. Loxodon Eavesdropper. Yeah, I will counter that and not make anything suspected. This is a classic play 2 mana leaks to counter something in the late game. This was mana leak, it would be a lot better. It would be fun if suspect was like suspect and unsuspect. So like let's say now I play this and I unsuspect this thing. Right? Because whenever you suspect a suspected creature, guess unsuspected. Flavor wise, I don't think it works, of course. But would be interesting. Also reasonable doubt, right? Now we have reasonable doubt that that shouldn't be a suspect. I don't know. The problem of doing what we did is now we don't have the extra mana for the clue token. A blocker. Should I play it face up? I think so, right? Yeah, I want to play it face up. Okay, so we are going forward, no? Right? We are getting some traction in this game, slowly but surely. Now, if our opponent doesn't do something very good this turn, and we can use our whole mana, activating Magnifying Glass, and setting up 2 clues for next turn, that could be awesome. Maybe the right play was to activate the clue token anyway, and then decide, like, maybe I wanted to play this guys, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the focus was off. Oh, no, come on, not that. Oh shit. And now I don't have a blocker and I die. So I should have drawn first, right? Just in case. Just draw my card for the turn and see what to do. And we die. It wouldn't have mattered anyway because between the menace guy and the flyer, we would have died. Okay. I think this version of the deck is better. We have a lot better draws and whatnot. Let's keep it as it is. Okay. This is a good hand. Just maybe Shock is not that. Still good, right? Kills this guy's key tools and kills 3 twos and 2 twos and 1 twos. Whatever. Okay, Mountain Go. Oh. Why is playing limited so hard? It's like when you're playing constructed, at least like you get a deck. Like, you can net deck. You go to MTG Golfies or whatever, or you call your friend who knows how to build decks. When you're playing limited, you have to be the friend that makes decks, and that sucks. Also, it's the most fun part of it. Like, not that I don't like it, it's that I'm very bad at it. I love playing limited, and I should play limited more. You know what has happened to me? I was like, okay, RCQ season, standard. I have a couple of limited RCQs in my city or whatever, but I don't want to play them. Because I don't want to play a format for like one tournament and then be done with it, right? So I wanted to play more. I wanted to play standard, not learn the limited format, and I didn't learn it. I'm very pressed for time lately with the content and the cubes and whatnot. I was like, fine, I will not play this standard format. And now, after losing and losing and losing in the RCQs, I'm like, okay, maybe I should try to play the limited one. So I started trying to learn the format this week. It's been just 1 week, but I read all the cards. I listened to Limited Resources podcast. I asked my friends who have been playing the format. I have to watch the PT, the drafts at the PT, which I think they are great content for learning, but you cannot start there because you are not going to understand anything. And I'm playing drafts, I'm playing seal, and I love them. Just limited is the best way to play Magic. And then I ask this question to myself: is why don't I play more limited? Why? Because there's no incentive for it, right? I can play limited for fun. I could try to be mythic in arena every season. I could just grind the leagues here, but I have no incentive for it. I could just keep playing constructed, and you can go get to the Pro Tour without ever playing a limited game. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, I haven't been talking much about what was going on. I decided to do the shock plus counter thing, which is a bit inefficient, but I thought like I was getting damage in and countering that and playing another thing later was better than letting them trade. Maybe it wasn't. Ooh, that's nice because I have another shock for you. Yeah, like we're pushing through a lot of damage. Also, now this exact play is why I played the crocodile other than the Thunder Latch. Because I can hardcast this guy, I cannot hardcast this one. Now we attack for 4, and next turn we have a million damage going on, and our opponent has missed Alandro. That's fine. And Shock was awesome this game. This is something Shock does that no other card does in this format, right? So efficient, and it's just 1 mana, it's so few. The difference between 1 mana and 2 mana in Magic is insane. It's only double the mana, but it feels like 10 times the difference. I don't know. It's very, very fun, I think. Okay. Now what? Okay, I will attack. I will attempt to attack. They probably have the tap 2 things, put a stand counter on one of them. What are you targeting though? That's the question. Probably targeting these 2, hoping I don't have anything, just hit for 2. I think that's probably the most reasonable play. But I will let my opponent make their own plays. Okay. Yeah, there it is. That makes total sense. I believe this is the right play. Like, you don't know what's down here, but it's probably going to be better than a 2-1. So, okay. Like to attack. Now play these guys. Okay, now next turn, if we flip this is 6 damage plus 2/8. Of course, they have mana and cards. Actually, they have a lot of cards because they missed Alandro. Which is not something you can really afford, I guess. I do think the format is very proactive and tempo based. Also, these guys makes removal so weird. It's really hard to go like, yeah, I'm trying to kill everything you play because you're going to be so inefficient at it. So I don't know who said this. I think it was Eduardo Secali. Something like, I hope we get a format that's want to kill your creature to stall the game, like stop the game, whatever, rather than I want to kill your creature to keep pushing through for damage. And it lately feels the formats are very aggressive and tempo based, which is interesting. I don't know why. Especially if you take into account that most of the limited right now is probably played on best of one in arena. Why would you make formats that are that skewed to being proactive and being on the play when arena already does that? It's like you're doubling down, right? Okay, we have Sock on the draw. If we get to kill a 2-drop, will really alleviate the pressure on this hand. 4 lands, we don't really need more. Orangutan not great versus this opponent. We haven't seen many artifacts, but who knows? Sometimes just killing a clue, right, feels like awesome. It's not a 2-for-1, but it feels very great. They were going to draw that card, so it's like a potential 2-for-1 in a weird way. It's like, is it a 2-for-1 if I counter your divination? No, it's a 1-for-1. But I mean, you can count it as a 2-for-1, but then you have to say your opponent also got a 2-for-1 just for casting the divination. So it's weird and it doesn't make sense. But there are some cards where the clue token is all that matters about the card. Like the case, the blue case we were playing, without the clue token, that's nothing. In that case, the orangutan is basically a 2-for-1. Versus a Thraben Inspector or a Novice Inspector in this set. It's similar. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, I will play my 2-1 with haste. Attack. It's so funny to me, we have drawn this card basically every game. That's so weird, right? Like we're playing a draft. We have the cards we have. But we have drawn this guy a lot more than any other. We have other 2-drops, like the what's the other 2-drop? We have the 2-mana 2/2 haste. That's a clue. We haven't drawn that one, and has happened to me a lot of times, probably to you too, that you are playing a game and you forget that you have some cards in your deck. So it's like, oh, after the game, after the league even, right? Like, it's, well, oh, I have this 3-drop that does whatever, but I never saw it because I was drawing, and I drew another card every game. It's just so funny how it works. I don't know if this was better than the Chases on. It seems similar to me. But maybe it was wrong. Now they can play the Archmage Charm, the Archdruid Charm, sorry. We draw a land. We can go Magnifying Glass into the Chases on. That would be interesting. No? Main phase? Why are we main facing that? Just to F6 because you only have 7 minutes left in the clock? Maybe. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, we attack. And let's see what they do. Wow, we are winning more when we are attacking, right? Maybe there's something there. Who knew that attacking and being proactive is important? Our opponent deck does seem very slow. Like blue-green is not the most proactive deck, I guess. The blue-green decks I have played, also, well, this is from limited resources, of course, from Marshall. It's like you want to trade, like play 2-mana 2/2, 2-mana 3/2, whatever, trade everything away, and at some point you just have a bunch of clues lying around, and you play them and win with them. That's kind of the plan. I will play my 5/5 here, and I will attack with my 2/2 and my 2/1. So have attack first, I guess. They will probably put the 3/3 here. I'm fine. Will shock the 1-1. Could have done that pre-combat. There's clearly a shock here, right? We are telling them, hey, I have a shock. Hello, here it is. They can play around it, they can ignore it. They can do that. In that case, I'm going face. This is more or less the same as directly killing the top tier token. Okay, I think we have lethal now because this is a fight. Even if they deal with this, we play the accusation, tap this guy, we attack for 4 here. So they need to double spell, and one has to be a removal for this. Because if they play the 2 creatures, we suspect this when it attacks, so it gets menace. And it's lethal by itself, so let's see what they do. Wow, that was almost enough. But as I mentioned, not enough. Yeah, now we have lethal. No, we don't have lethal, right? But almost. They can eat this, but then they have to jump. They can trade and block here. They take 2 here. I tapped wrong. I should have left blue because I'd rather have this card in my deck than not. Well, I have a 2/2 flyer. Yeah, that was a removal plus a blocker, so it was a... Apart from a 2/1, it was the double spell they needed. Okay. Surveillance Monitor, what a card. And Forensic Guide. And they gain 2 life, right? Thanks to this thing. Oh, that was outdraw. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play it for the full amount. But that was outdraw. GG's. So we want to attack, but I think... So the problem with the cards we had in our deck is that they weren't attacking, right? Like this is not attacking. This is fine at pushing through damage, but also you need creatures. We have 11 creatures. 11! How many combat tricks can I afford to play with 11 creatures? So I have the 1, but I think that's fine. Okay, versus Fabi. What a funny name. Yeah. We have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop, we have card advantage. Can I draw a sock? No. Time Stopper Sprite. I like that. It was very good at attacking, at pushing through damage last game. At least, as it does, right? Ooh, skeleton. Scary skeleton. So, this makes a 2/1 menace, and if you control no suspected skeletons, you get a demonic tutor. That's pretty good. Not a bomb, but it's pretty good. I think I'm going to tap this guy. So I don't want to be taking 2 from this thing forever. So I have attack there. Feels weird staying back to block because if this is something they can flip that will kill my smuggler in combat, kind of sucks. Yeah, that maybe I should have played the stopper. Like attack for 2 if they block. No, now I'm blocking. I have to block, I think. If they flip it for 3, what could it be? That's nothing. Oh, it's this 3/4 guy. Okay. You know what? I'm attacking. I'm attacking here. They missed a land drop. Let's put pressure on them. Yeah, I think if I hadn't gone smuggler into stopper, into heroin now. Maybe it was better. Maybe I should attack more. I played too defensive. Maybe. I don't know. Do I? Do I play too defensive? Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Okay, we're sacrificing that. It's fine. We'll kill this thing and play a 2 mana 2/2. Or 3 mana 2/2. It plays with the 3 mana 2/2. Oh no, I cannot pay the ward. Okay, we both miss land drops in this game. Let's see now. Oh, wow, that's so good right now. Now they get the case active. Yeah, that was something. I want to just, yeah, I'm going to play a 4/4. Okay, tap this guy's creature. I'm going to block this because I'm thinking this is the 5/4. Now when it flips, it gives +2/+0. Yeah. So I'd rather have this die now and then have to fight a 3/3 and have to fight a 5/4. Also, they were going to use the mana for sure, right? Because I block this, they flip it, they trade, and I take 5 anyway. I was taking 5 anyway, and they were using 5 mana anyway. The difference with this block is, well, first of all, if it was a worse morph, better for us. But second, it gave us this situation where now there's a 3/3 versus my 5/5 rather than a 5/4 versus my 5/5. I do think this guy is going to die because they have just used a demonic tutor, so they have drawn whatever wood card they have in their deck. Like Torch the Witness, what a wood card. That card is very good. Reasonable Doubt, not what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, they have a... No! I wanted to play the out cold. Oh my god. Ah, focus. What is this? This is a lot of mana. 5/6 and I have... yeah. Okay. Should I play the out cold now? I think I can wait. Actually. So they're going to investigate and then start giving me poison counters, which don't really matter, but they're at 18. How am I supposed to win from here? No, I can. Okay, so that was the reason to use out cold, right? Because it allows me to play whatever I draw. Yeah, I don't think I played this game correctly. Should have attacked more and I should have done different things in general. That's a good draw. Which will allow me to kill the offender when they go to activate it. I need them to draw like 3 lands in a row. Something like that. Maybe they don't have to be lands per se, but bad cards, you know? Just bad cards. Also, Galvanize not killing the 5/6 is annoying. I have no ways of dealing with the 5/6. Well, I have another, the tap. The tap card. Whatever the name is. It is. Okay, now if they don't draw something, they draw, okay, that's 1 land and pass. We may have a chance. I need 4 mana, so I can technically afford to draw. I don't want to. Want to attack. Maybe they have a removal spell here. That would be weird. What do I do if they play a removal spell? I really want to use this on their turn. Okay. Maybe they just take 2 and... Is there any reason to draw? I don't think there is. I think there's any reason to draw right now. Okay. Beginning of combat. Play this. Tap their things. Now I will be able to flip my thing. They have... It seems like they have been drawing badly, poorly, as I asked for. That was my only out, right? Them flooding out. Drawing very bad. Now I can flip this and attack for 5. Have 10 lands in play. It's turn 12. They missed a land drop on turn 4. They haven't missed a land drop since. Yeah, 1, right? Like on turns 5 or 6 or 7, something like that. They're flooding like crazy. Part of the game and whatever, but wow. Okay, that was a wonderful draw. Still, both of these are lethal. So I don't really have the luxury to... Like, I cannot flip this and go block, right? Or double block, for example. I can champ and block next turn. That's something. Still need them to break here. It's insane. They did? Oh my god, they played another land. Sure, this is 12. I miscounted. They missed a land drop, and they never missed another one. Ever. That's insanity. Okay. They probably have another land in hand, right? Why are they not doing anything if that's not the case? I need here to draw a soak or the combat trick, something like that. They finally drew something and we are dying. So I jump and I eat this one. Hello, I would like to block. Thanks, Magic Online, for working properly. If they have anything, we are going to die. So we are missing 1 mana for the activation. That kind of sucks. Why is my Magic Online lagging so much? They're going to play something and we are going to die. Yeah. Can I draw the tapper? Okay. Wow, that's a great draw. Wow. Like, completely great. Cost me 2 mana. So this is a 5 mana 2/1 prowess haste. That discard draw 3. Okay. We got another crocodile. We're not dead yet. We'll be there. We will be dead soon, but we're not dead yet. How should I block here? Yeah, I should eat that guy. We are dying. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe we are alive. Like, they have drawn so badly, so poorly. The problem is we are alive, but we're not winning. How are we going to turn the corner? Oh no. Oh no. I'm dying now. We're still fine, actually. That's all they have. We're still fine. What is this? No. That's 10 damage to my guy. Uh, yeah, you got it. A plan, but it's going to be an expensive one. Involves drawing a sock, which we have 2 of in the deck. We draw a sock here, we're fine. Sock. No. Investigate. I will die. Yeah. I mean, we tried. We fought very hard. I could have. Oh, there it was. I could have done something differently. Not sure what. But maybe something. Okay, we try. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's go. We're on the play now. This is not a great hand. But if we can go counter something, then play this into this and this. Maybe? I think it's a decent hand. Ah, that last game, huh? Worst close. Maybe I played badly. So there was this turn where I didn't use the out cold. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe I should have. What? It's gone now. Wow. The goat. The goat is annoying. Okay. It's a decent draw. I'm going to counter whatever they put on the stack. Like, they're going to play something, I will. If they don't play anything, that's annoying. Yeah, that counts. So the goat is already suspected, so. Okay, I think magnifying glass is the play here. The problem is, if I go crime stopper, I cannot block, and then the next turn I would play the magnifying glass. Not great. I think just this into a 5/5. Goat, and they play a 3/3. That's fine. With menace, of course. This is collect evidence 6 is a lot. The thing is, the card is already decent. So if it collect evidence was cheaper, it would probably be too much. Maybe not, but it could be too much. Yeah, I'm attacking here. They can torch this for x equals 3, and that would be. I will sack. But if they don't, this is 7 damage. Now I have a 5/5. That's suspected. And a 5/4. How would work? Okay, I have a worse board now. What are we killing? Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Sure. You got it. Are they blocking? That's my question. I will let them block because I would rather play the Sphinx than the detective. I don't know if they would block. They didn't. Now I played my Sphinx. I don't want to search. Sphinx is almost lethal with the chases on. 6 mana, 5 mana. Oh, 5 mana. Okay. That is gone. Attacking for 6. That's fine because I can use the Crime Stopper with the Collect Evidence. Tap the Menace guy. And now I think we are winning. This is half their life total. You need to kill basically both. Yeah, attacking. I will lock. Of course they are attacking. I will try to use the chases on. But if they have a removal for this, maybe they don't have one for the strings. They didn't have a removal anyway. Oh, they have a flyer. Okay. I have a removal. Let me see if I can find anything else. This works too. Still have all these things. Still have all these. That was a very aggressive game. It felt like both players were just like attacking. This hand is fine. We have a 2 mana counter to hit their Disguise creature. Then we have a 3 mana removal spell. That other game on the draw, I don't know who were winning it. Maybe because the Reasonable Doubt would have caught the 3-3, which dealt a lot of damage in the end. And we won with. Well, we technically won with the last card in our hand, but this is a format where you can win with extra cards, right? Easily. So card advantage may not matter as much. Okay. Imagine if we had a shock in this hand, right? We shock that guy, now we counter the 3-drop, and we are not ahead, but we are completely at parity with one extra card because of being on the draw. Now this is a great situation, right? If they don't play something, we will draw, and if they play something, we will counter it. And then we will counter the next thing. So this kind of hands is like, oh my god, this counter spell is broken. There are other hands where it's a lot worse. Okay, same plan. Yep. So what do I have? Oh, nothing? Nice. We play 3 shocks, so drawing 1 will be nice. It would have been better. I'm not complaining, but if those cards were the other way around, they would have been a lot better. I will not do anything here. That's only suspecting it. I'd rather counter plus draw than use the shock here. Okay, they found a land, so they probably have a 4-drop. And yeah, it will be counter plus draw. Or just draw. In that case, do I want to shock it first? Yes, I think so. Since we played the deduce, respecting the counterspell is so weird, right? Maybe it's not that they have double black cards and they cannot play them, but not playing into the counterspell when I have a clue lying around, you can play around it, right? They can draw another land and play around it. Okay, see, now only 11 creatures, so maybe this has been good. Whenever we have drawn it with a creature, that's so good. It's murder, basically. Murder with investigate. But risky. Risky business. Okay. So I don't think they're playing around anything. I think they just don't have it. Wow, the best card in the deck. I mean, our opponent is not doing anything, and if we start making clues and getting ahead, I'm happy. They're going to find a land. They played a land, right? They play a mountain. But they didn't play a swamp, so I don't know. Draw go when I have a 6 mana draw a card artifact in play. I think that favors me. I would say. Okay, another land. Now they have to have like removal and double black cards. That's like the only explanation in the world, right? We are playing a creatureless control deck right now. We're exploiting the fact that they probably have a bunch of removal in hand, and I don't want to do anything. I will just draw 2 cards a turn, hit a million land drops, and at some point do something. That's a 2/4. That's very fine. So they're just playing around the counter spell. Is that what they're doing? Okay, and galvanize. Anybody? Galvanize? Oh, that's solid. That's going to be big. First of all, I will play this and attack. See if they give me the chance to use the chase. I don't expect them to, but who knows? Si te pones así, colega. Yeah, of course, you have a shock. That's very expected. This guy cannot block anyway, so, you know. Nice 2/1 there. I will say we're ahead in cards. No, I will play the smuggler. I expect them to kill my stuff now, and then we'll go back to the activated magnifying glass, drawing cards, using this clue. This is a torch, okay. And a strata confession. Okay, so they got the 2/1 with the torch and everything. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 mana. I'm going to draw. If I find a land, I can still do these 2 things, and I use my mana better. Right? I think that's fine. I would rather this be a crocodile than this guy, but now they have 4 cards in hand, but we have 2 creatures and a bunch of lands, which they don't have. What is this? The 5/6. That's fine. So now 2/1. They're getting stuff. They're getting there. Let me do this. And then do this. Yeah, I'd rather wait. Maybe I just want to magnifying glass. Make another clue. Drawing? Yeah. You can give me 2 poison counters. Ooh, scapegoat. So 1/1 that cannot block. The goat is very fun, and I think it's a decent card in an aggressive deck. But Okay. Now they're putting a +1/+1 counter on that. That's good. And it still suspect. Okay. I take 2. That was a very good turn by them. Do I rather make a 4/4, right? Oh, this is cool. You can sacrifice magnifying glass, then play the agency guy, and bring it back. That's cool. I was thinking that, yeah, you can search into your graveyard, but when is it dying? Well, that's a way of getting it to die. Okay. You have 3 cards left. And we have the out cold here. Wow, another one. Starting to become annoying, I must say. Cannot block. So. Oh, is this something good? Huh, that was something good. Okay, let's pass the turn. Now I have to. Let me draw first. And then decide what I want to do. Because maybe I want to outcall that thing. Maybe I draw a galvanize. I don't want to do it anymore. That's a solid reason to not do it, right? I can go down to 6, that's fine. Also, I should shuffle the 5/6 away because they have the other guy that sacrifices it and whatnot. Huh. That's annoying. That was a good turn by them. That's a good one. I will use the out cold, so I don't really need to collect evidence. So I don't really want to collect evidence here. I can use out call or lost in the maze, depending on what they do. Like if they draw a removal spell trying to kill my thing, I will go lost in the maze, tap, tap, tap my thing. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's totally fine. I don't know if they play more than one, but could be the one we shuffle away. Still totally fine. We're just going to tap everything. Tempo. That's not bad. Let me do this. Like, I don't really want to flip my guy right now because I have good cards in hand. So. Galvanize. Okay, that will be relevant later. Not yet. It will be relevant at many points, but I don't think I want to use it yet. Oh. Now my guys have hexproof. That's so cool. Okay, sacrifice this. And edit, huh? I'm going to use this. proactively. I think it's a good idea. Then later I can kill the scapegoat. No, I don't want to pay. Like, it's not the most efficient use of my mana ever. I think it's still fine. So there's something I can do. I can do this. And now to attack for more damage, I can go flip this guy, which is probably like 1 red mana, yeah. With the flip trigger on the stack, kill this. Now if I draw a shock, that's lethal. No, it's not lethal. Still, this leaves me in a very good spot. There's the shock. It's not lethal. Not by much, but it's not lethal. I don't think I want to use it then. So they have to top deck something? We have 6 cards left in our deck, and 1 is a sock. So we have 1 in 6, 2 in 6 actually, because we will draw 2 cards. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So any spell is lethal. That's not a spell. It's a blocker, but it's not a great blocker. Versus a suspected creature. Come on, spell. Come on, really? Did I miss 1 damage at any point during this game? Because that's something I do. Should I attack? No. I mean, if I attack and they don't block, I win. I need 3 mana to kill this and then play the courier. What if this is the... when you flip it, you drain for 6 guy? That would be a problem. Oh my god, that would be a real problem. If I attack and they block, I die to the 3/3. I don't know what is this. If they don't block, I win. They have to block. Yeah. They block. Play the courier. So there's a shock in my last 4 cards, right? I need any spell, and I drew any non-creature spell, and I drew a creature and a... Oh, that guy? That guy is fine, I guess. Technically not dead yet. So I block and I shock. I'm not dead. But now how am I winning? I have 4 cards left in my deck. I have drawn my whole deck, basically. I need 2 damage and I don't know where I'm going to get 2 damage. Also, I need to get rid of that 5/6. Oh, there was the shock. So, okay, how can I deal with this in any way? I don't think so. Crocodile doesn't do it. Oh. Damn, I drew my whole deck and it was enough. I was so happy, right? Like, I have my card bandits and whatnot. But I shuffled that thing back and they drew it again and they beat me with it. I cannot kill a 5/6. And they gave it menace. Like, I cannot even champ block it or anything. How could I have won this game? Was there any way to win this game? Probably. I was maybe too hasty with this out cold. Have waited. I don't believe it. What were my last two cards? I was so happy, right? I was drawing extra cards and I drew so many more cards than my opponent. I had no more spells in my deck other than this, so I feel robbed. It was my own fault. I think this was a very interesting draft actually. I think there was a lot to learn here and a lot to discuss. So please discuss in the comments. How you liked it? I liked it a lot. I think this video was very instructive for me. Thanks for watching. Anyway, see you tomorrow for another video. Ciao.